Alrighty, so for my video reflection, I chose to focus on eelgrass beds and why they're important for Nova Scotia's natural environments. Alright, so Nova Scotia is home to many beautiful and diverse marine organisms. These little beds are such key environments. They have high species richness and are a focal point for the success of these areas. I wasn't raised here in Nova Scotia, but I've grown to call this place home. I mainly have fallen in love with this place because I am a scuba diver, and I got to see firsthand the absolute beauty of these environments, how extraordinary the life is that is there. The video you see now is actually personal footage from me. I shot this last August, about early August, and I apologize for the shakiness. I'm an amateur, I'm not a professional. So Paddy's Head, their eelgrass beds are actually a part of the protected sanctuary for these lobsters. In 2004, a guy named Glenn Sharp placed some reef balls there. Reef balls are man-made, but they are these eco-friendly shelters for lobsters and other organisms to use as homes and grow and adapt. This was to save the lobster population in this area. It's also home to squid. It used to be dominated by squid, but since the introduction of the European green crab, which happened in the 1950s, there's been a drop in their numbers. So the reason I chose this was because of the European green crabs, because I've seen firsthand the damage they can do. Although the clips I have show a pretty healthy ecosystem, there are some areas where there's some bald spots, but even as if you watch the previous clip, you can see there is some diversity, but it is not compared to what it should have been, and that is just because a lot of these young juveniles are really struggling with the loss of these eelgrass beds, so there's not as many juveniles maturing anymore because they rely on the eelgrass for protection. Divers are actually encouraged to catch these invasive species and dispose of them. This is done by the Nova Scotia's Conservation Act as an attempt to widely eradicate this species. Eelgrass is a very important asset to the environment for many reasons. One being they're a great carbon store. Another, they act as a filter for water-based pollutants. And their roots also provide the sandy ocean beds with stability. So it's very important for animals, for habitats, because during things like natural disasters and hurricanes, that provides them with security. And like I mentioned before, it gives place for juveniles to hunt and mature in safety. Eelgrass beds are actually extremely sensitive. So things like human interference from contact or runoffs really damage this. This is why the conservation efforts at places like Paddy's Head are such an asset when it comes to mitigating climate change and maintaining existing ecosystems, because we depend on these as a primary source. Thus, the Mi'kmaq teaching of respect and preservation can be used to understand why ecology is such a crucial part of our future. But thank you.